Hi, welcome back to Small Talk Queens. I'm Megan.
I'm Kelly.
Happy New Year.
Happy 2026.
2026. I had to think about it. I was writing a check the other day. This is episode 106. My glasses look cockeyed, and they're not. Maybe they are. No, they're new glasses. In case you're new, we have swears. We're not for everybody. Get your kids out
A lot
of
of
the room.
swears, a lot of rage.
If you're offended by fuck, then, we're not for you.
This is not Miss Judy and Romper Room. No. I've just dated myself.
I know. Hopefully I have the volume turned up. I'm sure that I do. And now I'm uber focused. Do my glasses look cockeyed?
No.
It's just the angle, I guess. Okay. Anyway, this is not a pajama top, by the way. I mean, after I put it on because you said you were wearing navy, but now I'm like, it looks like a pajama top.
I have navy with these
and
little
it's not,
ruffles.
Like, it's totally not a pajama top.
Look,
like
the ruffles with the red.
It's cute. I like it. That's why
my necklace that you can't see.
I thought we were wearing our matching winter sweaters today, but
no.
What
winter sweater is that?
The one from Talbot's with the thing, the neckline?
Purple?
Yeah.
I wore it yesterday. I washed it. It washes well, by the way.
Oh, good to know. Good to know.
Max told me, the guy that does my hair color, told me it looks like I should be on the Alps skiing with the sweater because it's, Fair Isle or whatever they call it.
Fair Isle, yeah.
I said I don't ski.
Skiing is on the list of things that I will never do. Right up there with jet skiing, or not jet skiing. What's the one with it in the water? Water skiing.
Water skiing.
Water skiing.
I went skiing 4 times when I was in high school, and my lovely friends were like, "Oh, we'll teach you how to ski."
Fogged up.
No, that didn't work.
No, I mean, I might as well just go throw myself down a fucking slope or like into a tree or something.
And that was also like 1986, 87, like before they had like. Well, I mean, I'm sure my friends that skied back in 86 and 87, like, went away with their families and skied, had, like, the ski pants and the jackets. But when we went up to Tussey Mountain, which was our local ski
just snow
mountain,
pants?
there were no snow pants. Like, people wore jeans. You wore your long underwear and your jeans. I split my Jordache jeans I went down the slope.
I mean, I'm just talking
and hit ice and
wearing
did a flip.
jeans to ski.
Did a flip. Like, literally did a flip. My friends still talk about it. And my skis, when I landed, my skis fell off. And so then I had to go down without skis and chase after my skis.
I never even bothered. Like, I knew better. I knew better than to fucking try it. So I never did it.
Never again. I bought a 4-pack, so Mom made me, of course, use them.
All 4, of course.
But
well, I mean, you're not going to waste them.
No, it's expensive. But I was like, no one's teaching me how to ski. They're just like, go. And they're like...
Well, how come there weren't like a lesson involved with your pack of 4?
Do the pie, the pizza, do the pizza to stop. Well, then when your skis cross and you kind of tumble over, it was disastrous.
That sounds awful.
It was just disastrous, but it was a fun time.
I don't like snow. I don't like ice. I don't like being out in it. I don't like my pants being wet or cold.
Well, now they have tubing. Like when we were there, they didn't have tubing. But what I was curious,
that looks like it would be fun, but when I was younger, like not not as an adult.
What I'm curious about is, they had Penn State University, where we went to school, had ski class as gym class, and they went to...
But what happened when there was no snow?
Well, they went to Tussey Mountain. Well, obviously, they only had it in a certain part, and I don't know what they did when there wasn't snow.
I mean, they make snow, but that's only like...
But it wasn't that big of a mountain to go skiing down. I think all told it took you like 60 seconds to go down. I just didn't understand how that was a class, but
I mean, I've been there. I've been they used to have a beer festival there.
Right, they have things when it's the off season.
And to get to the VIP section, we had to ride the fucking ski lift, whatever, to ride it to the top and back down again. And I don't like heights, so that was. I'm sorry, I'm like uber focused on like the little bit of glare off those glasses, and my eye looks wonky. Look. My eye looks wonky.
I think it's a reflection from the... I don't think it looks wonky in real life. I can't even see my eyesight. It's so bad.
Like they do on... I need to know what this is. When I watch the Instagram videos and they do this, I want to reach through. You have not seen this?
No.
All like the makeup videos and whatever, and then they do this.
Have you seen
it's the nails?
The nails, the gel nails, right? With the long,
like,
and I'm like,
I can't.
Because people like the sound of like the nails on a box when they're unboxing something.
Yeah, all
like
of that.
Makeup or pens.
There was a lot of that this
puzzles
season.
It's the thing.
Like I was watching that Christmas crafting and other bullshit, and then they tap the nails, right, and like that, and then
I do have to tell you.
I think this is absurd. Could you imagine if
I do have to tell you the sound of the tapping of the nails. It sometimes it doesn't bother me.
I took my nails off. I got the bare nails right now.
I have no nails.
I'm giving them a little breather. I don't try to get all the glue off too from the holiday season.
I have
and
no
we
nails.
switched back to snowman over here for now. Gladys and Gertrude, and I forgot I was going to post a picture on the Facebook page. Maybe I will on the Small Talk Queens Facebook page. So they've been inside because
it's cold out.
They can't fit here, and they're in. One's dressed as a reindeer, and one's a Christmas tree, and they're super cute. But I had to relocate them. And I haven't yet gotten their winter outfits. I mean, that's not true. I have a bathrobe for each.
I can't believe
and they came with little curlers in their head.
I can't believe that came out of your mouth.
Yeah. So once we get the snowman down, which first we have to get the tree down, which is still up, which I'm still lighting at night, by the way. And a lot of the neighbors have the lights on.
Yeah, mine's on.
Okay, so keeping it on. Okay, so as we discussed before, so the 12 days of Christmas begin
January 6th.
No, they end January 6th. The 12 days of Christmas end January 6th, which is the Epiphany. So
I've had an epiphany.
The church, so like the first Sunday of the new year is when they have like the church Epiphany service or whatever. But the 6th, so it starts Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, Christmas Day are the 12 days of Christmas, where Yule starts on the solstice and then ends on January 1st. The 12 days of Christmas start at Christmas and end January 6th, the Epiphany. So most of our neighbors are Catholic, so they've all left them up. And maybe other Christians do that. I never heard of it. I never heard of the Epiphany and the whole January 6th thing till I met Joe.
Right.
So ours stay up until January 6th, which I'm fine with because I like it. I'm trying to enjoy it a little bit more.
I like it.
But
ours is still up. The artificial tree is the best thing.
Everything is up except for Joe had to go away for the weekend, so he went out the other day while it was like mild temperatures and took down the outside stuff, except for what's out back. But everything out front is out. But I'm still lighting the tree at night and the giant star because the neighbors all still have their stuff up. And so I was reading yesterday. Oh, did I spit? Sorry. Oops. So there's a town in Colorado where they leave their Christmas, their lights up outside.
All year?
All through January, because January is such a bleak fucking month.
February is worse.
And so then I was reading yesterday, this little thing popped up, and it's called Candlemas, the candle, and then M-A-S, Candlemas. And they leave up the Christmas stuff until February 2nd. And my pen has nothing to do with it. It's from like old like Roman times or some shit. I don't know. It's from a long time ago. My pen ran out. I wanted to take notes. My pen ran out while I was watching it, and so I was too lazy. I mean, I got as far as it goes till 2:02.
Wow.
And I'm like, I'll remember it. Well, that was yesterday, and today I can't remember it. But they leave it up till February 2nd, and I forget what the reasonings are. But so a lot of it, though, from what I've been reading, January is not meant to be like renew and restart. January is meant to like just like animals hibernate.
Yeah.
Like you're meant to like be at home, kind of like nest, stay in, get sleep. Like people are usually a little bit hungrier in January, a little bit more tired, and that's very natural because January was not the original start of the new year. Like
No.
winter is to be, everything is resting. We as humans and other animals are supposed to rest, and then spring, I forget, March, maybe it's the spring equinox. I don't remember.
I thought the old beginning of the year was March 1st.
So it might have been. I forget because of course because
that's my birthday.
So February 2nd, and I forget the date. Why February 2nd? But there's a reason for it. And again, if you want to look it up. Candlemas. I don't remember why it goes to February 2nd. But and then some other like Bavaria, other countries right
Germanic?
now, they start Christmas after we have Christmas. Like they're doing it like now.
Oh, well, I know the Greek Orthodox.
Whatever. Yeah, like so other countries.
I have a friend who's Greek Orthodox. They had Christmas. I don't know. I forget the actual day they celebrate Christmas. Big,
right? Like
big
their
thing.
season kind of starts like after ours ends.
Same with Easter. Samesies.
So everything. The calendar was one way, and I forget, January means something, like rest or something. That's not the right word, but along those lines. January is not like the reset, restart, new me, new you, whatever bullshit that we do now. It's springtime, which makes sense because that's a time of regrowth and renewal and blah, blah, blah. It was changed for politics. The calendar that we have now is the one that we have now because the Romans, whoever, changed the fucking calendar for politics. So it has nothing to do with anything other than politics.
Okay, here, I've just done a little research.
Oh.
No. The Greek Orthodox Christmas traditions center on the Nativity, with celebrations often aligning with the January 7th date due to the Julian calendar. For many Orthodox churches, through the Church of Greece It uses the revised Julian calendar for fixed feasts celebrating on December 5th, like the Western world, but still with distinct spiritual practices like the Nativity Fast and unique carols and all of that starting on January 7th. That's their Christmas, the January 7th.
So, I'm sure we probably even talked about this last year, the year before, but so the Epiphany is the 6th, and then that's when it's the kings went to visit
The three wise
Jesus. The three wise men went, yes. Candlemas has something to do, if I remember correctly, with the presentation of Christ, like to whoever. Like again, my pen ran out and I didn't take notes. I thought,
what were you watching this on?
I was watching yesterday. Some historian thing, something about Christmas and leaving stuff up. Because also, excuse me, it said that it's bad luck to take it up. It's bad luck to leave it up past the Epiphany. So like by January 7th, your shit should be down.
Well,
which I mean, like, but other people are saying like, it's like, you know,
I'm brewing on bad luck.
I mean, well, we never take ours down. Like ours usually comes down. Like Joe's away this weekend. Otherwise, we would start to take it down. So it'll be down like next week and next weekend we'll start to take it down.
I mean, I have friends in high school that left their the live tree up and they put Valentine's on it.
Well,
like
I said to
Valentine's.
Joe, I said that this tree, I'm like, you know, I'm half tempted to just take down these ornaments and it's white lights on the tree, and then just put up like a bunch of hearts and like make it for Valentine's
There you go. You
Day.
should and put little pink lights.
Maybe
on.
I will. We'll see, because like, and the thing is, like, people are saying now, like, just leave it up. It makes you happy. Leave it up. Don't worry about the calendar. Don't worry about old wives' tales about bad luck. Blah blah blah. To each your own. I mean, and again, I'm all for leaving it up because January is a perpetual fucking Monday. January is 31 fucking days of a fucking Monday. It's just one big fuck you in the ass Monday is what it is.
So is February.
It's like, well, I don't mind February.
February is the well, that's because it's your birthday,
my
so you
birthday.
celebrate it all month.
Well,
but
and
February fucking sucks, and
and
it's only 28 days.
There's Valentine's Day. So like when our Christmas stuff comes down, immediately I'm going to put up Valentine's Day. Because, and I know other people, I've seen my friends on Facebook already have Valentine's stuff up. Somebody up the street, one street over, they have their big Valentine's Day flag out. They took the Christmas down, just like the day after Halloween on November 1st, people had their Christmas stuff up around here. Some people. I was tempted. Next year I am. Next year, fuck it. Next year my Christmas stuff is going up. Like immediately, I'm not decorating for fucking Thanksgiving. Fuck
Okay.
it. So wait, here's the other thing. Hold on to that. So the other thing that chat my ass. So
Oh, boy.
I realized, much like my fall decorations are 95% Halloween with like a little bit of other fall shit. You know,
Right.
a squirrel here or there, whatever, mixed in. But it's mostly Halloween. My Christmas decorations and my winter decorations that are
looking around at all
that
of
are
it.
mixed in. Like look at all my snowmen. The few
Right.
snowmen that I have out. They're all red and green. Everything is
I know, but
red
it's
and
still
green.
winter. The snowmen are winter.
But they're so crisp. Like this guy, you can't see his hat right now, but you've seen him before. You know, he's a red and green ribbon. So I was looking around, like, what can I keep up? Like, what snowman?
You can keep everything up as long as it doesn't have Santa on it.
No, but all of our wintry things are fucking Christmassy. So that made me hostile. So then I started looking for some winter things that are not Christmassy, that are just winter.
Because you need more decorations.
Because I need more decorations. But I thought a few things to keep up. You know, I like the snowman, whatever, but I can't.
The shoulder season right there.
Right, to kind of get me between, like, leave them up kind of with the Valentine's Day stuff. It's still winter. And I have like 4 fucking things after like I inventoried everything, which made me totally fucking hostile. I'm like, every winter, and I looked for things, and every winter, just wintry looking thing I could find was also like Christmas. Like I couldn't find a snowman that didn't have, like, where's the snowman with like the blue scarf or the red, or like the purple scarf, or
I don't know,
Really,
but
that'd be
they do
appropriate.
the red and green so that they can start the snowman at Christmas.
Well, I know, but then you can't leave
and
it
then
out
you can
after.
leave it out
No, you
because it
can't.
doesn't say Merry
They
Christmas
have
or Ho
holly
Ho.
on the fucking hat.
Okay, well, whatever.
And they have the fucking
Holly's a winter flower. It's still
fuck it.
bloom.
I-
Okay,
it says
so
Christmas.
here's the thing. I still didn't look up whatever the hell mass it was. What was it? And we're not being religious here. We're talking.
Candlemas.
This is like Candlemas. We're talking about just like the historic meanings of things. So the Epiphany.
We don't want you thinking we're being religious over here.
No, I mean
God,
we
Jesus Christ.
we are open-minded, but this
Well,
is
all of these holidays either originate from pagan holidays and then through Christianity and then have changed.
right. So, the Epiphany of Christmas is celebrated on January 6th, the 12th day after Christmas, marks the manifestation or the revelation.
We've already gone over this.
So that's what it was. But it was the visit of the Magi, the three wise men, to the infant Jesus, providing his...
we went over this last year. Is it Magi or Magi?
Magi, maybe.
Magi.
I don't know. But it was the three wise men. I wanted to make sure they weren't kings.
Huh.
The kings, three kings. Are they kings or wise men? Like, what's the
Both.
difference?
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing? Okay.
I think.
So, that focuses on the wise men from the east following a star symbolizing...
We three kings. Three kings are the same as the wise men.
Okay, got it. And they brought myrrh. I have a Christmas card
We
that says
three
what...
kings of Orient.
I liked my snarky Christmas card that said, and what the fuck is myrrh? What is myrrh? Myrrh. I don't even know how to spell it anymore. But
frankincense oil, like if you get like the essential oil for frankincense,
I don't think it smells
really,
good.
It's supposed to be really good for you. Like,
I don't think it
remember
smells
why
good.
or how, but I have a frankincense and myrrh incense that I love. It's a little bit strong, so I can't burn it like when other people are around. But Joe likes it also. I also burned the hell out of that after we watched like a
scary movie.
scary movie, which we can't actually talk about. I actually slept well last night with Joe being out of town because I'm coming off the high of the Christmas season and all the holly jolly fucking Hallmark movies, as opposed to like
Holly
Bloody
Jolly.
Face, and like he's coming to
God,
kill me.
the clown. Speaking
That's not
of
Bloody Face. Bloody Face isn't the clown.
okay, speaking of not getting sleep, let's go back to Christmas and revisit the Christmas time.
We had some holiday.
Well, before I even get to the hostilities, so my kids don't believe in Santa anymore, but the responsibility still falls on the mom to do the traditional said Christmas things. So, and my youngest son,
just throw him some cash and say go buy what you want.
well, but that's what's gonna. My youngest son, is for what a variety of reasons is still really in it, and
It's his favorite holiday. He told me.
it is his favorite
It's his
holiday.
favorite day of the
but-
year, is what he said to
Right,
me.
but he doesn't
Christmas
want
is
it
my favorite
ruined.
day of the year.
Right, but he doesn't want it ruined. Like, he still wants surprises and things like that, is what I'm getting to. But it's a little hard to do that when 2 days before Christmas his ass was to be in school. But no, he's home. Home.
Pink eye. He had the fucking pink eye.
I thought he had pink eye, so I call the doctor.
So was it not pink eye?
No, it turns out no. So I call, I'm like, he has pink eye. Is it pink? Well, it looks pink. I lied a little bit about that. I've learned that you need to like exaggerate the details to get
It
what
looks
you need.
swollen, but not that
Well,
bad.
no, but it was swollen. So let's backtrack, and I'm going to get to why he was home, and then it played into the rest of the Christmas up till a day or two after Christmas. So it was a happy holiday. So he woke up, his eye was a little gunky, a little swollen, which had started the night before. But he also has eczema, and every once in a while, with the dry weather and stuff, he gets an eczema flare with the red patches of skin on his face and sometimes on his eyelid, which he then continues because it itches,
Makes
rubs,
it
and
worse.
the child is bathed in Vaseline per the dermatologist's recommendation. So he woke up, and I was like, his eyelid had the crack in it, the eczema, but it was a little puffy. I'm like, well, maybe it's just that. So I tried some Vaseline. I tried the steroid cream that we had.
Should I call it Vaseline?
Whatever. It wasn't
You call it Vaseline.
Vaseline. I don't care. The petroleum jelly.
Vaseline.
The medical grade petroleum jelly.
Vaseline.
There is a difference, and if you're going to use it on your body, you need the medical grade. So look
There are
that up.
tons of things it's really good for. I mean, you should look it up if you don't know all the really good. Like, it's really good for like a lot of things.
Yeah, but you need
I don't
medical
remember off the top of
grade.
my head.
You need medical grade.
Medical grade petroleum
Because you can
jelly.
buy just petroleum jelly. I found this out from the dermatologist. But if you're going to put it on your face and whatnot and use it like not on a deep wound, but on a wound like a scar or something, you need medical
I use
grade.
it on the crack in my nose.
Right. So Vaseline,
Vaseline,
whatever.
Jesus Christ, it's Vaseline.
The clear tube with the like petroleum jelly in it, blue label.
We know what the fuck Vaseline is.
Not everybody should say medical grade on it.
Right.
It'll say that right on there. Okay, so anyhow, so I'm putting that on. So, and he didn't want to go to school. So I was kind of like,
Well, I mean,
okay.
the school also doesn't want him with his eye all
But he
gunked
didn't.
up.
But it wasn't that bad. Actually, that was Tuesday. Let me refrain. So anyhow, so Monday he woke up, didn't want to go to school, said he didn't feel well, which was a lie. So Tuesday was actually the day all this other stuff happened, the crack, whatever. So I call the doctor because we're heading into the Christmas holiday, and things are going to be shut down. I'm like, my kid has pink eye, and it's not my first rodeo, so we need some pink eye drops. The nurse says, "Are you sure that it's pink eye?" I'm like, well, yeah, he woke up, it's all goopy. Again, I've learned you have to exaggerate
You lied and
the
you had
issue
the
a
wrong
little bit.
medication.
So
Let that be a lesson.
I didn't get the wrong medication. So
Unnecessary
she's like, well, he
medication.
could have like an infection. She said something else. I forget what the word was. And I was like, no, I think it's pink eye. So she calls in the drops. We start to put the drops in. My son hates the drops. just like he hates anything saline solution, anything going up his nose, doesn't like the openings in his body touched. Teeth brushing, nose.
It is maddening to have to watch.
Eyes. So the eye doctor told...
This is why I'm not a parent. I'm going to punch you in the head.
Yeah.
You're going to sit here and get fucking drops in your eye.
The eye doctor gave us a trick that if he's going to squint his eyes, you try to not pry the eye open, but open it to relax it a little bit and then drop it right in the corner so when he opens his eyes, it goes in.
Don't they have a thing? I know like at the dentist they have the thing that'll like pry your mouth open and keep it open. Do they have a thing like for eye surgery? They have a thing that'll...
Yeah, but I can't do that. I'm going to have to wrestle
tape his eye open.
I'm going to have to wrestle him anyhow. So, and of course I have to do this in both eyes. So then he
Don't listen to me. You'll have DHS at your house.
We do that. We do that for 2 days. So Tuesday and Wednesday. Christmas is Thursday. Christmas, I'm like, this skin, which I thought was eczema down here, is getting worse.
Oh my God! If you just saw that in the background,
what was it?
That was Bumble.
Oh my God!
If he was in that,
did he look up?
He didn't look over when I did that.
Oh God!
But he also knows the security cameras. But he just walked by. So if you saw that. If you saw him, that was Bumble.
Bumble.
Must be a New Year's resolution, get a little exercise.
Oh my God, you're so
good for
rude.
him. Look.
So anyhow, so I thought it was eczema and it wasn't healing, and I'm like, this is kind of a problem. And so then Christmas night, I'm like, this looks like it could be something else, and not it's beyond a rash. So I'm like, I think this could be impetigo. So I looked up impetigo. It presents differently. It is impetigo. So then Christmas night, Friday morning, we're supposed to be getting ready to go out of town. I hurry up and call the doctor. The doctor gets him in. There was nobody in, by the way, except for the nursing staff and the doctor, Dr. Gelman, on the day after Christmas.
Well, that's how I figure if it's an emergency, you take your ass to the urgent care.
Yeah, so we've had some urgent cares closed around here. So at any rate, I call in. They're like, yeah, he'll see him. So we go in. Before he's not even through the threshold of the door, the doctor, and he goes, oh, my friend, we have impetigo. So then we get some cream, and we're supposed to still continue the eye drops, and it's highly contagious. So what happens is that he was rubbing the crack in his eye, is what we think, with hands that aren't always washed, and it spreads. So that's how he got it. But thank God, because for a moment I thought it was like shingles. I'm like, oh my God, my kid has shingles.
I had it in junior high, and like the doctor was like, "What? Like, are you outside?" I'm like, "No, like not really. I'm not an outdoorsy person."
It's just germs.
Well, but so what I was told was that it usually comes from being out like dirt, like literally being outside, like in dirt,
right?
Or from pets. And it was babysitting that summer. People who had a pet, they had a dog, so that's probably where.
Yeah.
And by pets, it actually says specifically. Sorry, dogs.
Well, I mean, but his hands are all over everything. He was in school. People were sick. So,
He's always rubbing
his eyes are
always
itchy because of the eczema on the eyelids, which isn't chronic, but, at this time of the year can flip. So at any rate, that was our fun. Thank God it wasn't worse. I know people that had the flu over Christmas, like down for the count with the flu.
Well, so the flu, look.
The flu.
The flu is really bad. Like I keep hearing about how bad people, like kids, adults, teenagers, dying from the flu.
Yeah.
So look, I got my flu shot.
But they're saying that the flu shot is still helpful, but it's not necessarily.
Well, it's kind of like
strain.
the COVID shot. It'll probably keep you from dying from it.
Right.
You're still gonna be sick as shit, but you probably won't die.
My friend had the flu over the holiday, and that person stopped smoking. And now has carried that into the new year because smoking with the chest cold and the flu wasn't going over well.
Well, and I found, and I don't know, I'm trying to remember. I remember, so when I'm out, like when it was really cold a few weeks ago, I was doing something outside. I exerted myself.
A little asthma.
Bit, and I was like, but then my chest started burning for like 2 or 3 days. And I felt like I was getting bronchitis. I didn't have a cough, but my chest burned. But I've noticed, so I think since COVID, I don't know when I started noticing that before, but when I'm out in the really cold, like just breathing it in, like not like I'm not running or anything crazy, like I'm not even fucking walking in it, but like just like being in it, it hurts my chest.
Yeah.
Like for a few days. So
yeah.
Anyway, look, watch yourself, people. I mean, the flu season,
wash your hands,
is really bad. Like really, really bad. Also, this fucking this fungus that's killing people. Did you see about this?
No, what fungus? Oh God, now I got to be concerned about a fungus.
It's a fungus.
What do you use to kill a fungus?
Well, that's the thing. There's nothing that's going to kill it.
Ooh.
So I think if I remember the article that I read,
mushrooms are fungus. You can kill mushrooms.
No. Also, watch out if you're fucking foraging. Again this morning, I saw another fucking person die from fucking foraging mushrooms.
Do not. Do not.
So a friend of mine was saying how she was going out.
You're not a bear.
She
Don't
was going
go
out to
foraging.
forage mushrooms. Not in it seems to be happening in California a lot. And I was like, oh my God, please be careful. Like, I keep reading about people dying. But she's very much like, she only picks the ones that, like, there's, like, you have to be like a fucking idiot to, like, not know the difference.
I have a friend in Seattle does it too, but I'm telling you.
It really, it worries me. Look, I didn't go out and get my own fucking Yule log, let alone forage a mushroom.
Your Yule log didn't even burn.
My Yule log, I had some holiday hostilities with my Yule log.
There were a lot.
It was really windy. Probably there would have been an advisory not to burn, would be my guess. But we had the lid over it, you know.
Is that the trash?
It's a recycling bin.
Trash.
They're usually here hours ago. They're usually here by 9:30. It is 12:55.
Ours is late. Ours was late too today.
I can't. So pardon this. It is what it is. What the fuck was I even talking about? I know, right?
The motor.
But anyway, Joe and I discussed that last week. If you missed
foraging.
the STQ after foraging, right? Oh, the log, right? So we're trying to light it.
The Yule log.
And so the holly and everything was dried out. So the holly and the cinnamon sticks and the little bit of ivy that I had foraged from the side of the house through the prickly bush, whatever, with my sweater on. Don't. It like burned right up, right? But the log didn't catch. So now I'm like grabbing some Amazon
You were not
boxes.
a good Girl Scout.
Well, no. I thought that it would just like, it would burn, it would like catch it didn't, whatever. For 3 nights we tried this. Eventually it burned down. Like, so Sean had a sleepover last Friday and,
he made it.
He made the sleepover. The sleepover was, and next time I have to be more specific. The sleepover was if he didn't put anything down my parents' toilet while he was there at Christmas. So he told me I didn't put anything down it that
Which
wasn't
was
supposed to be down
which
it.
was true.
But he did. The plumber still had to come. So
Lot
you and Mom
a lot of
convinced
TV.
me.
Well,
into-
even my
I don't
husband who
care.
was plunging because Mom and Dad.
He purposely put a half a roll of toilet paper down the toilet on purpose.
Well,
But it wasn't an object that should not have been down the toilet.
Right.
So next time I go anyway. So
and
we
it wasn't
earned
it wasn't a half a roll. I mean, specific all at once.
Like,
He didn't take the roll
right.
and like stuff it down.
Still.
But Mom and Dad, and I'm not condoning him, but I'm just saying like I have to hold the flusher down. What's it called? The thingy,
handle?
the handle to get the water. They don't have good water pressure.
Anyway, so we had a sleepover. So we're out back, and he's very patient, waiting. You know, I got the cushions so that we weren't like sitting on freezing cold, and it was freezing cold, like freezing cold metal chairs. Waiting. The wind blew it out. A couple of times. Well, fuck, we're going in. I've had it. We're going in. We're done. We'll try it tomorrow. So the burning of the Yule log. I mean, it took, and then Sean was like, "Let's put some lighter fluid on." Like, we're not putting lighter fluid.
Oh my God.
On this. We're not. That is not how you burn the Yule log.
We will.
And it just, you know, I tried like to roll up the newspaper. There was a whole look. We had the kindling. Fuck it. It did not work well.
I know that you have to make like a teepee. I remember that from Girl Scouts.
We just I just thought if I just put it in the fire pit and light it on fire, all the others, there's twine around it and stuff. I thought that'll all catch. It will light it on fire. It did not. So lesson learned. Next year I'll have to be better at it.
You need a dryer. You need a dried, like a log that's really been like dried.
It was dry, and I don't know. I thought the stain because Dad stained it.
Not the whole thing, just
would
the
make
ends.
it
more flammable.
But maybe I don't know. It was like a protective. I have no idea.
Well, knowing Dad, and he didn't realize you were burning it, he probably put something on it so that it never caught on fire. Because Dad likes to build things that will last.
I mean, that's Yule
for
log
like
would
1,000
last.
years.
They're just taking all the shit off and used it again. Anyway,
1,000 years. So are you going to use it next year?
No, I burned the fucking thing. It took 3 nights. I just said.
Oh,
it's done.
I didn't think
it's
it finally
gone.
like went
Ashes
to dust. Okay.
Also, speaking of going to dust, so because the wind is insane anymore. I don't know everywhere. We have a wind advisory like all the time. So the grill blew over, even though it was tethered to a fucking like re-rod thing in the back. It was literally like
which now we have at our house. Why did we get the re-rod?
He asked me if he could keep. So grill blew over. It's done. It's done. So Sean got to tear it apart. It took him Saturday afternoon. Nice fresh air out there. Had his tools. Tore the fucking thing up all over the yard. And then Joe's like, "We're not gonna leave it like this. Pick it up." And he came in. He's like, "Annie Mae, can I have a piece of this? I might have a project. You take what you want." And I said, "One person's trash is another person's treasure," which I'm sure that you did not enjoy. But look, he wanted to take the re-rod. So okay.
Why do I have your child?
I don't know. When we're driving and I see like, oh, that's a nice piece of furniture, and Joe's like, "Do you really want me to stop?" I'm like,
I'm always afraid it has,
but also, well, he shamed me
mites
into
or,
it. He's like, why would you ever get furniture on the side of the road? I'm like, because at Penn State, that's what you did for furniture.
Yeah, but you're not a Penn State student anymore.
Right, and he's told me that. We can go to the store and buy furniture. We're not going to. But sometimes, it's like, it looks like it's in good shape, but you never know how long
I bet you it needs to be fumigated.
Bed bugs, roaches, cat piss.
There's a reason why it's out there and not someone schlepping it to the Goodwill or calling the Salvation Army to come pick it up.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Do you see a mattress out there? You need it too?
People do put mattress out free. Ooh,
I'm surprised your husband didn't say, we're not homeless. We don't.
Well, yeah, I mean, he said, we're not doing that. And I tell him, he'd never heard of dumpster diving. And I'm like, how have you never heard of dumpster diving? For furniture? For food? He's like, you have not gotten... I'm like, well, no, I'm not very agile, so I've not personally gotten into the dumpster, but other people have. My friend that worked at Irving's Bagels, my friend's boyfriend in college worked at Irving's Bagels.
Everybody went to Irving's Bagels because they did it. They went in the dumpster, but
they
it
were like
was
triple
very
bagged.
clean,
Yeah.
very clean because they knew people were coming from.
So at the end of the day, they couldn't resell the old bagels. So at the end of the day, whoever closed, they were like triple bagged, and then put into the dumpster, and then they were not allowed to give them away. So once they were in
there
trash,
wasn't let me just, because you're gonna have people say, why didn't they donate them? There wasn't any like homeless shelter or anything nearby.
I don't know. In the 90s, was there?
No, not. There is now, and there's a food pantry, but there was not.
There wasn't then. I don't think. Anyway. So in the donut place too, people used to fucking dump Mr. Donut. People used to dumpster dump them. Look, my roommate's boyfriend would show up because like whoever was on shift at the end, they put him out in the trash like they had to, and then close up and then go back around. Like there's a whole method. They could take them, but they had to have been closed up first.
Right.
So then outside, back around into the dumpster they went, got the bag back off the top, split them up amongst them. We had bagels for the week. Right. For the week. Put them in a brown paper bag, keep them fresh. Shazam.
I don't like a hard bagel.
I don't like a hard bagel either. But anyway. Okay, so...
Rage?
We said the other day we're going to call this like raging into the new year. And every time I look at this lens has a glare and it's making me insane because I can't... It's making me look like my eye is wonky and now I'm really paranoid. So hang on.
Oh.
It's better. Okay. So, pardon the beige. I can't with that. Okay, so... No, it's I can't. Maybe the light coming from this way. Excuse me. So, like, raging into the new year. So, Rage. With, like, customer service, all the things. So we rage into the new year starting with last week. So, it must have been...
My rage started before yours because I had the sick kid.
You were the sick kid.
And on Christmas Eve with all the fucking dishes, a full dishwasher at 11:30 at night. Full dishwasher at 11:30 at night. And another load waiting to go in fucking punks out on me, dies. I was like...
It never dies at a good
I was
time.
like, I just ran it yesterday and it was perfectly fine. Why did it say, Christmas Eve, I'm going to fuck you and I'm going to just die?
Ours died also at Christmas several years ago. It died after our Christmas party. So it was like the first round of dishes had been washed. The second round of dishes was like in the dishwasher and like whatever else in the sink, whatever. And Joe turned it on and the fucking kitchen like flooded.
Well, at least I didn't have that, thank God.
And we were at a party early that year because I was at your house baking cookies. And he called me. He's like, the dishwasher, like shit the bed, like whatever. So all the dishes had to come out of the dishwasher, hand wash them. Oh my God, like of all the times. It is a bitch. It's a bitch.
And like all the baking stuff, like not just like your regular schmo dishes. Like, I don't even know why I said that, but like
grounds.
All of the extras that like the roasting pan and all of the things that you normally...
You put the roasting pan in the dishwasher?
No. But I'm saying like, so you have like, it's extras a holiday,
anyway.
so you have extra anyhow. I'm like, Argh. So, and of course we went, a week without a dishwasher. Again, I understand first world problems, but it was the holidays because you got two in there, and then you extended holidays for the stores.
When you have the fingers that split, I told you to get rubber gloves. Well, if you would wear rubber gloves,
I don't like the rubber gloves. I like to be able to like feel the dishes.
You can still try. You can still feel it. You can still feel it through the rubber glove. You can feel the bump on the plate if it's still there. I would hand washing dishes all season because I got out our Lennox dishes and Joe and I were using them. So each season I have to alternate. So the two on top are supposed to go onto the bottom, and I didn't do that.
And we got plasticware out, but I'm telling you, a plastic fucking knife doesn't cut meat, A.
No.
And B, if you leave the plastic spoon in your boiling hot coffee, it deforms it a little bit. If it's in there long enough.
Well, I wouldn't have done that. Jesus.
It was cheap
But you
plasticware.
have the new dishwasher, so that came
Yes,
this
thank
week.
God.
Thank God. So,
And it's ADA compliant. Not that we need that, but I found out that our cabinets, our countertops are lower for whatever reason. Whoever did the kitchen,
I've never noticed that your countertops are lower.
well, so they're lower by like an inch from the standard. And then the floor underneath the dishwasher is raised a little bit because the tile goes underneath there. So you've lost some height. So we had two dishwashers to pick from because they could only it had to be less than like 32 inches high or something, whatever. Mm-hmm. So now we have a dishwasher and it's running like a charm.
But Christmas was saved.
No, because I got it after Christmas. It was there were a lot of hostilities.
Yeah. Well,
what was my other hostility? Oh, yeah, I know what it was. You go.
Well, there was Sean being sick, the dishwasher. I feel like I had like nothing but rage for like days. And I forget what day it was. It was last week, maybe Friday morning. It must have been Friday morning because Thursday was a holiday. So I'm going to say Friday morning, like I went upstairs. I'm in my pajamas, right? Friday morning. I'm braless. Yeah. I'm walking around. It's, Joe's off work. No, actually, Joe was working. We're just like chilling, whatever.
Chilling.
I'm upstairs like without my phone for like 20 minutes. And I come down. I have a missed call and like 3 text messages.
Oh.
Viking Pest Control. We're going to be there in 20 minutes for your scheduled visit. The fuck you are? We don't have a scheduled fucking visit. And I know I ranted about this before because we used to have a locally owned business. They sold to fucking Viking, which is everywhere. And the call center's in fucking India, so you can't get anybody.
I've dealt with that.
And it used to be, we had we talked about that one time.
Yeah, I know, I'm just saying.
So it used to be that like the day before I would get the text message, like.
But first of all, let's backtrack. You would make your appointment. Like it wasn't just given to you. There was like a conversation.
When I had the original company, we scheduled it.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Right. When I went to Viking, and then it went from it being scheduled to the day before my appointment. We will be there tomorrow for your scheduled appointment. There is no scheduled appointment. I didn't have so getting the notification the day before, that chaps my ass. Because we have to be here. Like they come to the basement to check because our basement is not fully finished and like mice, whatever. So and I want to make sure they're not ever getting out of the basement. Like so, there's like a whole system set up in the basement, right? Like
it's a maze. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's like because there's like a crawl space and we can't close it off because there's piping back behind there. Yeah. So like it's like. And they come. And there's no way for us to get back there. And like, there's no lighting, whatever. Anyway, it's horrifying. It's terrifying. So we had to let them in. Plus, to check, to do whatever they do in the backyard, our gates are locked. So you can't just let us know that soon. So, and also they treat the porch for spiders. Not this time of year, but spring and summer, and fall, they'll treat the porch for spiders. So someone's going to be here in 20 minutes, right? Well, I was upstairs for 20 minutes. So, like, I look out, I'm like, oh, they're here. They're here. Someone named Ashley, she's here. So, also, they used to come in and put little booties on their shoes.
Right.
Well, she tramped her fucking dirty-ass boots. Christ knows where she was walking.
Oh.
Right through the house, to the basement. So then, like, she leaves, and there's dirt on the floor. So Joe gets at the vacuum cleaner. And then I went downstairs to do laundry.
I would be really hostile.
So and we are done with Viking. I have the number of somebody else. It's on my list of things to do in the next few days to schedule it. I go down and then they take the bait station down. So the mice crawl into the bait station and I guess they chow down the bait and then they go and die somewhere. And I'm sorry it's not humane, but fuck, I don't want them in my house. So it is what it is. You get
diseases from them.
So well, there's mouse poop all over the floor because once again they've dumped it. This fucking whore dumped the mouse poop all over the floor. And here I am. I'm going down like Gene Hackman's wife with the hantavirus. I'm done. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. But, I mean, I shouldn't joke, but really, like...
they carry disease.
Usually you get it... The mice get it from, like deer or somebody else. The mice get it from something else. But it's in their poo and whatnot. Right. So, like, fuck. So, so I guess it was... So I just, like, I'm going back upstairs. So, like, I'm done downstairs. So, so Sean was here, whatever, Friday night. Saturday... He leaves. Joe and I go down with the N95
or whatever.
The fucking COVID masks, right? So we have because I read about like how to properly clean so it does not make you sick or get the hantavirus, which I don't want to get. So we have the masks, right, with fucking covered up. What I did do that day was I had Lysol down there. So I just sprayed the whole floor with Lysol. So like it was on the concrete floor, but then I'm like checking the rug, like, because but now I'm like, but also like, when she takes it down and it fucking goes everywhere, like then I'm like, what if I missed a piece somewhere here that's so gross? Then I'm like, oh my god, we have a mouse. There's a mouse on the loose. I can't have it on the floor because then I'm thinking there's a mouse down here somewhere. I need it to be where it's supposed to be. Right. So Lysol it. Joe and I went out the masks. We vacuumed it up and then immediately dumped it into a vacuum cleaner that's only for the basement. Our old Dyson, the fucking hose broke from someone sucking something too big up in it. And
my son.
Yeah. So the Dyson only stays in the basement. So we vacuumed it up and then immediately I dumped it and shook it out really well into the trash bag, tied it shut. Joe took it out, and then I got down with Clorox wipes and cleaned the floor. The rest, got up what else was down there. So I'm fucking hostile about it. So I was like in a full-on rage. I took a shower. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And then it was also like, well, dry January was gonna start on fucking Monday because I'm having a fucking drink after that. Like
nice coping mechanism.
We were both just fucking hot about it. Like it was so it's so gross. Like would you dump that all over your own fucking basement? Like have a little respect for someone's house. So we're getting somebody new. I can't. And then I'm also looking. I'm gonna try to find somebody. So again, like we can't close off that area, and it's up high, but the mice come in up there, right? So the bait stations are up there. So what I'm going to do is see if we can't have like a piece of wire mesh like somehow fastened onto the wall, like cemented on or somehow, I don't know, somehow put across.
To keep them from coming in?
So they can't come in.
Why didn't they do that in the first place?
I don't know. Well, if we have to get back there, that would be a little bit of a nightmare. Not us, meaning like a worker of some sort for like whatever they need to get back there for. Whatever piping, whatever's back there. But, so some kind of a wire mesh. That's my plan, is to put that up around there. And then if we ever need to get back there, we meaning somebody we hire, they could cut it out, I guess, or somehow take it off or take it down.
Right.
But in the meantime, like this is like one of our projects now. We have like a list of projects. This is our year. Last year was our year of like concerts and going away and doing fun shit, blah blah blah. This year is our year of like
funsies over.
Funsies are over, and we're like house stuff. So we have a new chimney liner that we're getting next week.
Aren't these things exciting?
I'm not excited about it, but we need to have it done.
Yeah.
And then after that, we have to have the dryer vent made an inch bigger. So we have to have, but some masonry companies don't do it. Don't do it. I can't. I'm not even going to do that.
Do you really need to have it bigger?
According to code, you have to.
It's been in here.
And also, you have to have the PVC pipe taken out, and you have to have metal piping.
Yeah, but that'd be the last thing I do.
But as the guy said, because Joe asked them the other day, like, do you do this? And they said no, and they gave us the name of somebody, and they said that that's code. If you walked around to people's houses, almost everybody has the PVC piping, but they say like it could, like Lynn could catch in, and then it could if it like caught in the middle of it and caught fire, it would melt the PVC, which would be very bad for the house and cause a fire. Excuse me. But so we have a 3-inch, it needs to be a 4-inch, and then it's supposed to be not PVC piping. But again, as I pointed out to Joe, I'm not. It's not like we have a family of 6 and we're constantly like churning out the laundry and the dryer and all the things. And a lot of times I hang a lot of my clothes to dry. Right. I don't want them to shrink, or they're hand wash only, hang dry, whatever. So we're not like overusing the dryer.
Right.
And then I did order this week though. Speaking of dryers, so Sean and I cleaned out. So we have a washer dryer stackable upstairs. It was put in there when Joe's mom was still alive, and so that she could do the laundry down here. And that dryer, like I clean it out, but it's like lint, like shellacked in there.
Right.
So I have a brush. So Sean went to the basement, got the brush, and I'm like in there, like getting all the old whatever. It's amazing what I got out of there too. Oh. So then I ordered, because he was like, don't you have the vacuum cleaner thing? Which he wanted to get us before. He's like, I'm going to get it for Joe's birthday. I'm like, Joe doesn't want that for his birthday. So I ordered one on Amazon. It's like whatever, like a long, thin tube that attaches to basically any vacuum cleaner. I've not tried it out yet. And then you can get and Mom said, like, Dad uses his.
Yeah.
So you can also take it outside and get into the back of the dryer vent, according to the little picture on Amazon that I was watching.
I wonder if Dad's done that.
I don't know. We need to hire someone to come and do like all the vents. You're supposed to have it done. The last time we had it done was probably more than 7 years ago. But I said to the guy, like, does this have to be done yearly? He said no, like every 7 or 8 years.
I have never done my heating vents, and I need to do it.
Yeah.
I need to do it.
Because he was like, the guy came up, he's like, well, I don't know if I've told this story before. He's like, what happened? What happened to your venting system? What do you mean? He's like, well, first of all, I've never seen that much in like the system, in the vents in the system. So they go to the basement and they take off a little thing, and then they hook up whatever, and there's a machine outside.
It sucks it out, yeah,
and
in
it
the
sucks
van.
it all out, right? Fascinating. Well, he's like, there's like cement in there. I'm like, oh, yeah. Because that would have been when I flooded the kitchen by accident.
Oh, we'll have that
And
in the one.
there's a vent around the base of the floor, right underneath the sink. And then the one day I was cleaning out. So we have a porcelain sink, and it's a fucking bitch, and it's always brown, and it's from like coffee. Well, it's just I'll Clorox clean it, but unless I actually bleach it, it will not. And even then, it's still not white. So the best method I found, and if you have a porcelain sink, this is the best method I found, is to fill it up with hot water and pour OxiClean, the powder, in it. Stir it up with a big spoon. Let it sit for a couple of hours. Really, go stir it once in a while. If any water drains, add more hot water. Like as hot as it will go is the key. Sometimes you have to repeat that.
Oh.
So I'm in the process of, I've clogged the sink, I've put in the Oxy, I've turned the water on, and I got a phone call. On the phone, walked out in the other room for something, I don't know, whatever, my coffee cup, my water, whatever, got distracted and forgot that the water was running. And probably a half an hour, 45 minutes later, I'm like, what's that noise?
Oh my God.
What's running? And then went out to the kitchen. I was like,
sink.
oh my God, the fuck, I gotta go. Like, I'm like, oh my God. So like, fuck. And it's like about to come into the dining room, right? So
The hardwood floors.
There was a layer of water, and our flooring in the kitchen is like that wood laminate, whatever.
Right.
In between that flood and the dishwasher flooding, and like, look, it probably needs to be replaced, but that's not on my list right now. It's going to look the way it's going to look. I don't care.
I don't think it looks bad.
But the water, thank God though for the vent,
Right?
Because it, instead of going out into the dining room and the rest of the house, it was going down into the vent. So we go to the basement, and it's raining in the basement. It's like coming out of the vents in the basement. Fuck, right? Fuck. So we're like cleaning up. So we have water to clean up, and like Joe's about to be home. So Joe came over. I was crying. I think I called Dad. Like, what do I do? Like, I just flooded the kitchen. What do I do?
Dad loves getting these
Right?
phone calls from
What
us.
the fuck do I do? How do
I don't know.
Like,
3 hours
or
away.
right? Like how do I even go about? Like, how do I clean this up? Like, what do I do? Like get a shovel and like put it into the like what am I doing? How do you clean up 2 inches of water off the fucking floor? Like I don't know.
A wet dry vac.
Like we
Sean
have one
did
now.
that.
We have
Sean
one now.
used our wet dry vac when he overflowed
Smart.
the toilet.
Well, we didn't have one. We have one now because, well, not because of this. I don't think we had one yet. We needed it for the basement because the basement used to get water.
Yeah.
But now we had it dry, not dry cleaned. We had it
Dry balled. I mean, French drain.
we had whatever done to the basement. Fucking so the water and
Sump pump.
sump pump and we had it waterproof. That's what I'm trying to say. We had it waterproof. Anyway, so what that did was when the water dried, just like if you've ever like imagine like dust like in
No,
the
I know
bathroom
what
you
it's
spray hairspray, it like shellacks the
I know
dust.
what happens
Yeah.
because when you get
So
the
there
lint,
were like
lint in your dryer wet, it does
inches
the
of
same
it
thing.
in the fucking inches of like I was like what happened?
How did he get it out?
They had to
Chisel?
Yeah, they had to like get in there. Yeah, it wasn't just sucking out with the yeah. Lesson learned. Anyway, I don't even know where that came from.
I need to have mine
how
done.
that came up. We're talking about the floor,
The
the basement,
hostilities. My dishwasher.
the lint, something. I don't even fucking know. I will say I've gotten some really good deals since Christmas. I love the after Christmas deals. I've already gotten some Christmas present spot for next year. Just because it's on sale doesn't make it less than as a gift. I mean, save money where you can.
Right.
I have my Christmas cards for next year.
Oh.
Half off, at least, from Barnes & Noble. If I would have waited a little bit longer, it probably would have been a little bit cheaper.
Yeah,
but
sometimes they go 60 off.
I was on that over the weekend. I was hot on that. I'm like, fuck it. I had another go around with Laura Geller. I can't with the Laura Geller. I can't. So,
I looked up Laura Geller. It's for Mature Skin, and they did this whole marketing thing back in like 2001. And they were smart, but they were marketing to the more mature women over 40 crowd, and they want to have the sales because these are women who were used to buying, I don't know, makeup elsewhere.
So what they do, okay, I like the makeup. I like their powder foundation.
They sell it at Nordstrom's. It must not be too bad. I mean, I use it. It's
They sell
good.
it on
It's
QVC.
not like it's second.
Well, here's my problem.
Second rate.
Besides their fucking customer service, I like the product. The customer service sucks my asshole in a very big
My
way.
God.
And it's always on sale. Like, why don't you just lower the price then? Because they want to catch you with the sale. It's
No,
on sale.
because
It's
I know that's
always
the whole
on
thing they
sale.
found out with the marketing with the older crowd. It's always going to be on sale. Now, here's the other thing. You go to their website. If you put in your birthday, I think this happens one time each year. Your birthday month, your birthday date, I don't know, whatever. Look it up. I'm telling the truth. I just found it out. If you're turning 60, your discount is 60% off for that purchase on your birthday or in your birthday. Or if you're 61, you get 61% off.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I'll make sure my birthday's in there. Okay. Well, so as we discussed twice now, I think.
Third time is not a charm.
The third time is not a charm. The third time ended with me having a rage.
Rager.
And I lost my mind on the chat with like.
She did. I was over here. I was over here, and I what she was saying. I stopped.
I was speaking into my phone. I'm not
who is
texting
she?
it.
I'm like, who is she really talking to? And
voice
she's
to text.
Really voice texting
well,
it.
When I got to the point of I don't know if this is an intelligence issue or a language barrier. I'm like I can read. I know whatever.
Is this an intelligence issue?
I said I couldn't even help myself.
I want to be the person on the other end that's reading this.
An hour into this, and this is the third time, and I lost my mind. So what had happened was right after Christmas. I promise I will not make this long. Right after Thanksgiving, they were having a big sale.
Right,
Black
you already
Friday.
talked about this.
So for people that haven't watched this part, I ordered foundation. So it's listed as whatever. I ordered some, and then they have another one listed as satin finish and natural finish.
Right.
So I ordered them. So I get the order, but I don't have a natural finish or a satin finish. I have the other ones I ordered, but not these two. I have duplicates. So I get on to the customer service, which is only done through chat. There's no phone number. And if you email them, because I tried emailing before the chat last week, the email, what it was is it's a chat. Only instead of chat, it's just a concept. That's what I did last week. I emailed them. And then so it's the same thing as chat, only you have to wait a little while in between. It's not instantaneous, but it's the same format. Only it takes longer.
Strangle somebody.
So I had gotten a hold of them. We're going to send you, and I sent screenshots of what I got and what I ordered. Yes, we see. Okay, we're going to send you the right items. So I get a new order. It's the same fucking thing I got last time. So I go back to the page and I'm looking. I'm like, well, this. It says here satin finish, and I'm looking at my order like in my email. I'm like, well, it says this, and it says this, but this is what I got. This is not what it says. This is not what I ordered. So again, 3 times
Rage.
I got the wrong product.
Rage.
Right?
It's very simple, and we understand these are first world problems, but it's very frustrating.
Well, so and wait for it because it ends up it's my fault. It's my fault because their advertising and their webpage suck my asshole. And they suck it fucking hard.
Oh.
I can't.
My God.
So I'm going back and forth, right? And I'm like, I don't understand how this is so difficult. And I'm sending screenshots. Here is what I ordered. Here it's showing, whatever finish, satin finish, because I had color correcting foundation. I had whatever foundation, and I wanted to try the satin finish and the natural finish.
Right.
And it's showing 4 different things. So after the third fuck up, I took a break for Christmas. I'm like, I'm not having this over the holidays. So last week I thought, let me tackle this. Let me just tackle this now. And I'm like, I don't understand. I think it's a problem with your SKUs.
I want the satin finish.
Right?
I want the satin finish.
Right? Like I just want I want to try the satin finish. Well, why can't I have the satin finish? Why can't I have the natural finish? I want to try them. The fuck? You advertise it. So I said to them, I think it's an issue with like your SKU codes or something because I keep ordering one thing, but then I get something else.
And an intelligence issue. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, that's why. So after like an hour of this, that's when I lost my mind. I'm like, I don't know if this is an intelligence issue or a language barrier. I mean, I lost my
She
my
did.
mind.
I was like,
but I want what I ordered. I don't understand. Like this, I'm looking at these 2 things. This is what I ordered. This is what I got. Why?
I prayed so hard that I could see the person that was reading this on the other end.
So then I get the final email, and I didn't respond after this.
Look, I braided it.
The final email, she's not talking about hair on her leg. She's talking about her necklace that she's playing with. I mean, look, I braided it. It's so horrifying. So it's explained to me then
Is this a person or a bot, by the way?
It's an actual person at this point.
Okay.
And they keep apologizing for the. We can understand why there's confusion. I don't understand why there's confusion. I ordered this. I got this. Why? Here it is, folks. So, and I went back to the webpage after it was explained to me to look to see, and you don't, unless you go to like what's included, like literally I'm reading satin finish, natural finish. This is not the same as the other thing. I was ordering the same thing. They call it two different things.
Yeah.
They call it two different fucking things. Why would you call it two different things? I think I responded with like, I don't understand why would you do that?
A lot.
And why couldn't someone explain this to me 3 times ago?
But how many free things did you get? You're set.
That is not the point.
You're set for Laura Geller Foundation for like.
Well, I gave you some of it.
Yeah.
I stockpiled for a long time. And also because I don't put my face on every day. So like,
I don't put my face on.
Maybe one of my New Year's resolutions, I should put my face on every day to use up what I have. Because I shook my bun right out. I shook it right the fuck out. My bun came right the fuck out.
Don't come over. I don't have my face on.
So right up like grandma, I have my face on. I mean, literally, because like my brows are half of it. Like fuck. So it's literally the same thing that I was ordering, but called something else
for marketing.
So, because like me, like, oh, I'm going to get this foundation. Oh, you know what? Let me try the satin finish. Let me try natural finish. Let me try those. And like, we could understand where the confusion comes from. But why? Why would you call them? Why would you call them something different? It's the same fucking thing. Only one comes with a brush and one doesn't. It's the same fucking foundation.
Right. There's nothing different. There's no satin. There's no illuminating. There's no natural.
Because I thought, okay, well, this is my fuck up. Let me own it. Let me go to the page. Let me see.
I'm looking.
But it does not say that it's the Baked, Balance, and Brighten, whatever.
Yeah, there's no distinction.
No, there was no distinction until I scrolled down. What's included? Well, I can see what the fuck's included because I'm looking at the picture. But then in like the fine print or whatever, then it explains
the fucking
this
fine
is the
print.
Baked, Balance, and Brighten, blah blah blah. But it comes with a brush, so we're to call it something else. We're to call it satin finish. We're to call it natural finish. Really, what it is, it's the color correcting and it's the illuminating. But we're going to give you a brush and call it something else.
Wow.
The fuck.
Wow.
But why didn't someone explain it to me 3 times ago? Why did it take me 3 times with customer service? I can't.
Well, it's just aggravating.
It is aggravating.
So they have color correcting. I'm on their website. So the Baked and Balanced color correcting. Then they have the double take full coverage, Baked blush and brighten.
That's not the blush. That's not the foundation though.
Light and full coverage kit.
But they need to call it by its name.
This is the natural finish face kit.
I don't buy the kit though. Stop, because that's just no.
I'm getting to it.
So the natural finish.
My point is
what
they have
I already
like 50,000 things listed.
But it's the same thing over and over again, just called something different.
Look,
so fuck that.
Matte.
But what is the matte? I'm not ordering the matte finish. I probably already have the matte finish. I can't. So they just have the same thing listed over and over again. But if they include a brush with it,
they have an illuminating.
So that's the illuminating foundation. But when you get a brush with it, now it's called the satin finish. So it's the illuminating foundation, but now it's called satin finish because it comes with a brush. A brush that I already have. A brush I now have like 6 of. I mean, it's the same product over and over again, called something different, and it's a marketing scheme.
They're nice kombucha. What are they called? What is the brush called? A kombucha? No, it's not kombucha.
You have to look.
A nice fluffy,
kabuki brush.
Yeah, nice fluffy brush.
Kabuki brush.
You have like 4 of them.
I have a lot.
Did you know too that they have the small one that they give you free with the kit and then they have a much bigger one. It's wider. It's the same brush, but it's wider. Did you know that?
I have one that's slanted, and I have ones that are round. I don't
they have a bigger round one.
I don't need it. I have a ton of brushes. So I'm done.
It must hear us talking. So there's matte, natural, satin, and then the baked full coverage. I mean,
it's the same thing over.
If you're watching, I'm just going to show you this. There are 3 different ones.
But they really only
they're the same thing,
right?
Yeah.
But they keep listing them differently with different names.
Right.
It's a marketing scheme. People like me, like, oh look, let me try these other ones. Oh, it's the same fucking thing I already have a drawer full of, but it's called something else, so I'm gonna buy it. Oh no, fuck you. Anyway, we're gonna
pivot.
Let's see here. A flu season. Okay, we're moving on from Laura Geller.
Can we? I know. I want to talk about the bear. The bear got relocated.
So we've been talking about. If you've not been following this bear in California, is California?
Yeah,
Nevada, California.
California. It's in Altadena where those bad fires were.
Living under a home.
Yeah, 500 pounds.
They've relocated it a couple of times. So it's gone. But so I watched last night.
Well, they've relocated it, and it's come back to the house.
Right. So now they have an anti-something mat they put down.
It's an electrified
so basically
mat.
It shocks them.
Yeah.
So I thought, wait. So I read, maybe I'm reading two different stories here. It shocked it and it ran away. But I thought that they relocated it. So somebody had to go in and get it. So
yeah,
I might
somebody
be reading two
went.
different
Somebody.
stories.
No, it's the same story. I heard this morning. Some man. It was a man. I don't know who it was. It was not the owner of the house. Obviously, it was a professional of some
There's
sort.
a GoFundMe for him because his heating and whatever cooling vents are all. His system's all fucked
jacked up
from
because
the bear
of the
being
bear.
under
Well,
there.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a 500-pound bear.
It could barely fit. It's like me trying to
through
crawl
a
in like a fucking dog door at someone's home. I mean, like, I watched it get out, and I had a hell of a struggle.
they have a lot of fur and a lot of fat
It struggled to get out.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my, it's like me trying out of a pool without a ladder. I'm like, oh my god, like.
So a big bear, 500 pounds. So I heard this morning that a man, a trained professional, went in and went into where he was hibernating or staying under the house. The man did. Scared the bear out. I don't know how. And
I thought he
put a mat.
put a dart in him and fucking put him down, like put him out and then hauled him out.
I heard he scared him, and they also put a
God.
mat. Because Michael Strahan on Good Morning America was
who goes in and scared the bear?
I'm gonna look this up again, but I heard Michael Strahan say I wouldn't want to be the individual going in to scare.
No,
but
totally
they also
thought
put an
that
electrified mat, like they do where we were in Idaho. They put that electrified fence up to keep the bears
Right.
away. So this shocked him. It must have been really loaded with electricity.
With a big bear. I totally thought that somebody
I'm gonna look it up.
like put a dart in him and put him to sleep. And
Well, that's
then
probably
went,
how they
and then
relocated
went-
him twice.
Then went and hauled him out. I didn't realize someone scared him out.
That's what Michael Strahan said. I'm gonna look this up. Okay. But anyhow, bears are smart. Like even elsewhere when they relocate bears because of a variety of reasons, the bears come back. They'll travel like 25 miles to go back to where they were.
Did you see the polar bears playing I sent you yesterday?
No.
You don't read the text I sent you. So
It was a DM.
I want to say like it was at a zoo in somewhere like Hungary or someplace, and the polar bears had never experienced snow before because they had been living like at the zoo, and they were like frolicking. It was so cute. It was like how pandas do, but it was
oh my god,
polar bears.
The
it was so cute.
Fucking pandas in the snow.
They're so cute.
Now,
I need to know, like, are they violent? Like, can you get in there and roll around with them, or they also rip your face off?
Well, they do have big teeth. I've seen them.
But are they?
teeth.
Are they gonna go out?
I've never heard somebody say they got
long
mauled.
claws.
I've never heard somebody say they got mauled or attacked by a panda, but it doesn't mean it's not going to happen.
Something else to look up.
I mean, koala bears are gentle too until they
have long.
They aren't, because they got the long claws. I'm sure they could gnaw you. But I've seen people. I had friends of mine.
Koalas are cute.
Were in Australia. They got to hold the koalas.
They are cute. You need to tear your face
And then
off.
somebody else in California was swimming, got a shark attack. I mean, people.
All kinds of things. A U.S. resident just died in the Virgin Islands, I think, from a shark attack. Again, the ocean's not meant for you. Did you see the runaway pig in Lancaster in the Amish country in Pennsylvania?
A big pig?
There's a big pig on the loose, so they rallied it yesterday. They got it back to where it came from. There was a monkey on the loose in Tennessee, and I don't know.
That was somebody's pet.
I wondered where the fuck did the monkey come from?
That was somebody's pet. It had the big curly tail
they're
too.
not
I
indigenous.
forget what it's called.
Is that the right word? Indigenous, whatever, to fucking Tennessee.
No.
So why is there a monkey in a music store like causing mayhem? So someone's pet. I wondered about that. So Philadelphia, there's a lot of interesting Philadelphia news right now. For one, the New York Times the other day said that Philadelphia is the top destination. I didn't read the article. I read the headline. So in case it said something else in the article, I can't read it because I don't have a subscription.
I hate that.
New York Times chaps my ass. So I see the headline. It said Philadelphia is the top travel spot for 2026.
Oh, you know why? Because we're having it's the
right.
250th
America's
birthday.
right.
America's birthday.
As we just completely
it's a whole
as we just shit all over our country right now, and it's our birthday.
It's a whole year-long celebration in the city of brotherly love, the founding place
if we're
of
not
America.
in the middle of World War III at the time of our birthday.
And of politics. So we have that, and then we have the FIFA Cup. No, I don't know what it is. The World Cup for soccer.
Soccer Cup thing.
And there's something else going on. It's like a trifecta.
Yeah, I forgot about that. So I was wondering, like, why?
No, that's
like,
why. Because of all the history, and then the 250th birthday celebration to go with that history of the country.
Okay.
Like, it's a big thing. Hotels are doing specials. They have ramped up. Oh, there's something on our local news here. And this is for everybody out there. If wherever you hear us, you decide to come to Philadelphia. The city of Philadelphia is doing some certain special each month for the next year, and meaning like they're free to a museum or there's something special going on each month for visitors and people that live here naturally. There's something special going on. And I forgot what this month's is.
Well, also in Pennsylvania news, which is not exciting, but we're making the news. This was all over at the headlines last night. Because I saw it first from a local news station. I thought, this can't be true. And like everything else I fucking hear, this can't be true. And I look it up and it is. It is. The guy, I think it was Bucks County, grave robbing.
Delco. He was in Delco. And he was in Yeadon. That's right. A town near us, Yeadon.
So we live in Delaware County, right? So they call it Delco.
He lives in Lancaster, though.
So he was grave robbing and got hundreds of bones from people, and I just stopped reading there after I verified it was true. Like, I don't need to hear.
And some of them are over 200 years old.
Some of them go back and read it. Like,
some of them are over 200 years old. The bones.
Or I'll watch the crime story after it's done.
They said he went into mausoleums at the cemetery. He obviously then went into the ground, into the graves, and they found on his Facebook page that he might have been selling these. He might be selling these. Right?
There's a market for all kinds of fucked up shit.
Yeah. And
monkey remains in someone's suitcase again, like last week or the week before. I read somewhere else.
Why are you traveling with monkey remains? Like the
not
bones
remains,
or
sorry,
like
the meat. Sorry, yeah.
Meat?
We discussed this on another episode. Yeah, it's like a black market for it.
Oh dear.
And they keep getting they get them at the airport with it.
Yeah, I mean,
disgusting.
How do you think you're going through the airport with some of this shit?
Well, people must have been able to get away with it at some point because they keep doing it.
I mean, what about the people that get on? I mean, this happens recently. They get through security with a gun. Like, how are you doing that? I have dogs sniffing me.
Right.
I've got to be frisked. I'm the person that gets frisked. Probably because I'm taking my kids' food through and some of it's liquid, so I got to be frisked, and they test that and the litmus and they test your hands. But I mean, and somebody can.
I've had the bomb test.
Somebody just walks through with a gun. Like, how?
Or a monkey.
It's like Wednesday Addams, second season.
No, I haven't watched it. Don't tell me.
I'm not telling you anything. She is going through security, and it's funny because she's like whipping out these knives, nunchucks, all this stuff, and she keeps putting it on the thing, the conveyor belt thing, and that's not why they dinged her for going through security. It was some like stupid. It was funny. You had to watch it. Never mind.
I'll have to watch.
I'm trying to look to see what the bear. It just says he's been safely removed. There's a bear nonprofit.
So they're taking as a GoFundMe for the homeowner of the bear. Also, speaking of GoFundMe, so Mickey Rourke, if you've not seen this, which I found highly fascinating.
It's a shame because he used to be such a good actor.
He's horrifying looking. But anyway, so apparently he's about to lose his home and he's kind of homeless, whatever, because he's spent all his money on really bad plastic surgery and maybe drugs. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
Definitely some drugs.
But so he's about to be homeless. So supposedly one of his friends started a GoFundMe and raised a ton of money for him. And then he went on Rolling Stone reported they talked to him and he's like, I didn't fucking agree to this. I'm not taking handouts. Get your fucking money back. I have no parts of this. Blah blah blah.
Well, when you set up a GoFundMe page, the money's going someplace. Like, it doesn't just sit in the outer space.
So the GoFundMe said it was with his full support, but then he came out the next day.
Right, but who's getting the money right now? Like, is it going to his account?
If it's shown that it's false, they have to pay it back. I guess. I don't know. Also, though, on fucked up Philadelphia news, fucked up local news, because we had the fun story of the pig that got loose, nearby, and they got it back, and then we have the guy with the fucking bones, and then on the Delaware River, which comes in and out of the oceans, the Atlantic Ocean in New Jersey, a dead fucking whale on the bow of the ship, the front of the ship. There was a dead whale on it. Did you not see this?
No. How did the whale get on the front of the ship?
Well, I'm not talking like a little fishing boat. It was like a giant ship.
But how did it get on there?
That's what they're investigating. Like,
did something drop it?
If it like got on there and then died, or if they hit it and then it
did the whale jump?
How did I see this? I don't know. They don't know how it got on there. They're investigating it, but so then it's in like it's
considering
on the
you
Delaware
need like
River,
a fucking crane to like move it off the beach.
Well, yeah, like they're trying to like remove it. There's a whole like thing going on here. Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing with the bear. So, first of all, the bear is known as Yellow 2120, and it's been living there since Thanksgiving. It was spotted Wednesday and was shocked by an electric doormat used by professionals to catch the bear. The animal.
They're out of Nevada, I think. The guy, because the local people couldn't do anything about it, so his team, I think it was from
Right.
like the Lake Tahoe
Yeah.
area. They
Yeah,
came.
it is.
They came. And,
Right. The bear's in Altadena, but the people that came are from Lake Tahoe area.
Here's what I'm curious about. We know the bear is gone. Enough of the bear.
No, wait, I'm trying to tell you how it happened. The animal roamed around the house for a little while after it got shocked, and he realized that the hibernation spot had been sealed off.
My question is, does this homeowner have to pay for this bear company to come out, or does the bear company come out all on its own?
I don't know.
So
or
the GoFundMe for him
could
said
it
it was
be
for repairs, I thought.
Right. Or the payment could be from the township or the county or whatever, because, I mean, the bear is, they don't want it in the neighborhood for a reason. I mean, they're dangerous. Oh, wait. A few days before the bear couldn't get in because it's sealed off, they tried all kinds of things. It's called hazing. The Lake Tahoe nonprofit were firing paintballs at the bear.
Oh, my God.
I mean, we're not playing a game here, folks.
We're trying not to actually hurt the poor thing.
Right. It said the video showed the 550-pound bear squeeze out of the crawl space as
And he did fucking squeeze out. I mean, he had a hard time with
as
it.
paintballs were fired nearby to scare him. So I saw potentially looking at litigation against California Department of Fish and Wildlife,
Charlie horse,
because they left him high and dry and let him fending for himself with the bear. What?
I don't know. We're not going to read the whole article.
I'm trying to get to it, but I don't know what he did mess up the gas lines.
Right.
I just read that.
The guy's house suffered a bunch of damages from it. And then there's a GoFundMe, is all I know.
How did the bear not die from the gas if he fucked up the gas lines?
Well, I think he just damaged them. I don't think he like busted them open or whatever. I also think the guy was not living there for a little while. Like I think he vacated the home for a little bit because there's a bear living under it.
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine walking out to your car?
Well, how about the mountain lion? So where was it? The mountain lion mall?
Colorado.
So Colorado.
Stalking. They said they interviewed people.
Need to fucking stay away from.
First of all, she was hiking by herself, but they interviewed people.
It's like rule number 1.
Right.
A serial killer is going to get you, a bear is going to maul you, or a mountain lion is going to fucking maul you.
Well, she was out hiking by herself.
Or you could fall.
Right. And then the mountain lion attacked her. But then they interviewed the local news there out, I forget where in Colorado, but interviewed people.
But they euthanized 2 mountain lions for this, I thought. Or is that something else?
No, I think they did. Because there was this couple saying how there was 2 mountain lions, and then they saw a baby mountain lion further down, but these 2 mountain lions had been stalking these 2 hikers. So the incidents are unrelated.
Like over a period of time, or like that day?
No, that day. Well, they're walking down the trail. That they were stalking them.
So here's a question. I don't mean to be graphic.
And they said they were throwing things at it and speaking loudly and doing all the things you're supposed to do. And it actually
so it was stalking her or stalking somebody else?
No. They think a mountain lion was stalking the hiker that was killed by a mountain lion.
Okay.
Then on the same trail, maybe different day, there were 2 mountain lions stalking this couple who were out doing whatever.
Okay.
In the same area.
Right, but they got away. What? So did the mountain lion just kill the woman, or did the mountain lion like?
It said it was suffocation. It probably either grabbed her neck or.
But did it just kill her to kill her, or did it kill her for?
I don't know.
Food
doesn't say.
Okay, well enough on that fucking graphicness. Okay,
but it's a problem. I mean, mountain lions are a problem, and they're elusive. It's not you really don't see them, so people are a little unnerved.
They have them in fucking Florida too.
I know, but people are a little unnerved that they're coming out. I mean,
I recently read, there are 2 animals, one in Ohio and one somewhere else, animals that were thought to have been extinct or near extinction that have resurfaced.
Yeah, I read that. There is one. I only read about one, but I can't remember the name.
I'm so curious too. I see the headline and sometimes I click and I read and sometimes I'm like, fuck it, okay, cool, new animal, not extinct, and I just keep going. I don't.
Yeah. No, mountain lions are elusive, and they are usually singular unless they're a mom, and they don't like to be around people. So it's really, unnerving people that are, doing their outdoor recreation, because it used to be thought that they're just not going to be around. You're not even going to see them. If you're trying to spot one for your collection of pictures, you're never going to see one. And now all of a sudden they're
well, so now I'm curious, as to why it killed the woman.
I mean, it's a wild animal with instincts. It could have thought it was prey. It could have thought it was a predator.
If it had a young cub nearby too, it could have, I guess.
Well, they think that's what was going on with the 2 mountain lions that were stalking the couple, like literally stalking. Like the guy was saying, I was watching the news, he was throwing things at it and it just kept coming at him. Like it didn't deter it.
Jesus.
And you don't want to run. Don't ever run.
No, I know, right? Because your first thing is to fucking run, and then it's gonna fucking pounce on your back and maul you from the behind. Anyway, okay. On that note, and I forgot to go back and reread, and my memory sucks. Sarah Henry, thank you, because last week when Joe and I did or 2 weeks ago when Joe and I did our After Dark episode, we were talking about how Christmas in Scotland is different from other places because Christmas was banned in Scotland until like the 1950s. So did you not know that? Sorry,
No.
you missed that. We're not, go back and watch the episode. We're not talking about.
Okay.
But so the point being that they've adopted like other like things like traditions from Ireland, not from Ireland, from England and from the United States. And Sarah touched on that on Facebook. So if you're on the Facebook page, you can read about that because I do not remember. The one thing I remember that is, I believe it's on New Year's. I think it was Christmas Eve, New Year's. I'm going to say New Year's. That someone supposed to be a dark-haired person is supposed to enter your home at midnight and bring alcohol for good luck. It's supposed to be bourbon, but any alcohol will do. I thought, well, now that's great. That's great. And I think I read somewhere also that Ireland has a tradition like that.
Oh, really?
It's supposed to be a redhead, or not supposed to be a redhead. Something with the redhead. Either supposed to be or not supposed to be, but also supposed to bearing gifts of alcohol.
We don't know.
I love that. Show up, bring me some booze. Yay.
That just
Okay.
sounds like they're making an excuse to bring booze.
It's a tradition. It's whatever. Okay, so on that note, we're an hour 15 here. We gotta wrap this back up.
Okay.
So we should be though back on to like normal.
Yeah, normal schedule.
Once a week. Back to doing that. I thought it was Denny Douchebag. It's not.
Oh my God.
Look, I hope that everybody saw Bumble go by, and hopefully I don't get in some kind of trouble for it. But look, I didn't say his name. Let's call him Bumble, his whore wife. Anyway,
Oh my God.
so-
Oh my God. Okay, we're going to go on that note before people think there's really something wrong with us. And then
I got a lot of hostility.
Check
and the
in.
fact that I'm not drinking all week and I'm, back on, no carbs or whatever. Yeah. So thank God my headache went away because that really had me in a fucking mood the other day.
Oh.
Anyway.
To go with the rage.
To go with the rage.
Okay.
So Happy New Year.
Happy New
Thanks
Year.
for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.